Hi everybody, welcome back or welcome to the channel. It's your boy Reactee. Today we're going to do top 5 scary ghost videos you shouldn't watch alone from Fearsome's Top 5. And let's go.
Welcome to Fearsome Top 5. You're about to witness 5 scary ghost videos that you definitely should not watch alone. Number 1. 7 years ago, Kathy from the Paranormal Nightmares YouTube channel moved into a new home with her husband and daughter. Almost immediately, they all noticed something was off. A heavy, unexplainable presence seemed to linger.
I like how the lady had a paranormal channel when she moved into a new house.
In the house. It wasn't long before the unease turned into undeniable activity. Objects would move without reason, as if touched by unseen hands. Determined to make sense of what was happening, Kathy installed cameras throughout her home, capturing moments that defied explanation. Over the years, the footage has revealed unsettling events that still leave her questioning who or what is lurking in her home. For a while, the strange activity seemed to stop entirely. But one night, after spending the day out with her husband, Kathy returned home to find objects in her bedroom moved without explanation. And when she checked her camera, what she discovered left her unnerved.
That door is wobbling back and forth like something's pressing on it. Either from the back or the front, I'm not sure which, but...
The closet door mysteriously began shaking as if something inside was trying to escape. This chilling movement went on for some time before the door slowly began to slide open. The door eerily moved to the right, revealing a closet that's full of clothes. Despite trying, Kathy wasn't able to find an explanation for this. And in the following days, one of her cameras would catch something that would chill her to her core. The camera in her basement caught a sudden impression appear on her couch. No one was around, but it looks as if someone sat down.
Okay, I noticed that, and that was a little weird. But then the next part...
Moments later, the cushion began to rise back into place, as if an unseen person stood up. Then a lamp to the left began to move before getting knocked to the floor. This terrifying footage has left Kathy on edge, but little did she know what this camera would catch next.
I don't think that's a normal smoke. Normal smoke would drift a little bit more. And that seemed to be moving fairly fast for smoke or steam. I mean, steam and smoke can move fast, but like I said, it usually lingers quite a bit.
this camera was rolling, a bizarre mist began to appear out of nowhere. These transparent clouds of smoke seemed to manifest out of thin air and disappeared just as quickly as they came. This strange phenomenon is just another thing to be added to the list of creepy shit that happens in Kathy's house.
I love Fearsome. His commentary's great.
Number 2. 4 years ago on the Ghost subreddit, a user named Mason posted a video asking for people's thoughts. One night around 3 in the morning, the security camera in his backyard detected motion. And the next morning, when Mason got a chance to review the footage, the hairs on his neck began to stand up. In the dead of night, a strange figure can be seen standing on his back porch. This eerie silhouette suddenly darted forward, appearing to go directly into the house. The only problem, the sliding glass doors were closed and locked. Someone in the comments pointed out that this eerie silhouette resembles a little girl in a fairy dress, gripping onto the doors.
It kind of does. And it looks like a little girl in a dress, and her hand looks like it's on the frame right there.
Edge as she swings herself inside. Mason is adamant that at no point did this back door open. So who or what was lurking on his porch, and where exactly did it go? Number 3. A woman named Justice on TikTok doesn't have many videos on her account, but the few she has posted are of her daily life and adorable daughter. One day while Justice was recording a video of her daughter playing, she accidentally caught something that made her stomach drop. As her daughter began crawling on the floor, her right leg suddenly lifted up and appeared to get yanked back.
Yeah, I could see the kid lifting her leg up, but then her whole lower half starts swinging this way. And there's clearly... Where is it? Right there. Oh. I cannot get the timing. But there doesn't appear to be like a string or anything that someone would pull over to the side there. So that is unusual. That's unusual.
As her daughter began crawling on the floor, her right leg suddenly lifted up.
See? There's nothing there. There's absolutely nothing there. Like, if there was a string or something that someone was pulling to throw the kid off, then you would see it in the clothes. It would be tighter in a spot. But there's nothing there.
Up and appeared to get yanked back. An invisible force seemed to pull the small child back, causing her to cry out shortly after. From the way her leg lifts up and moves backwards, this doesn't look like a natural movement for a baby. No matter how many times Justice watches this
Yeah, that is not a natural movement for a baby. I've never seen one do that. I've seen them kick their leg up, but I've never seen them be able to swing their back leg around like that.
Video, she can't seem to rationalize how this happened. But lucky for us, someone in the comments was nice enough to leave an explanation. Okay, so when this happens, usually it just means you need to pack all your stuff and leave like yesterday. Hope this helps. And that right there is some pretty solid advice.
Oh, this is so good. I love Fearsome's movies. Fearsome's videos, they're great.
Number 4. Over on a TikTok account called Miss Erin Els, a woman named Erin recently started posting about an unnerving situation she found herself in. At 2:30 one night, the sound of rattling caught her attention. She pulled out her phone and cautiously made her way down the dark hallway. And when she stood outside of her bathroom, she was shocked at what she saw.
I need help. I took this video at like 2:30 this morning, and I don't know what to do. Oh God, something's in the bathroom. There's no way something is not in the bathroom downstairs. So now it's almost 8 a.m. I'm not positive, but I have to imagine whatever it was is still in there. 1, what the heck could it be? 2, what do I do? Because I am not opening that door.
The unmistakable sound of rattling can be heard coming from the other side of her bathroom door.
Does she have another cat? There was at least 2 in the video. Is there another one locked in the bathroom trying to get out?
And if we look closely, we can see the doorknob slightly moving as if someone or something was trying to get out. Fearing that it was an animal trapped inside, Erin refused to open the door. But with comments recommending to try to see into the bathroom from an outside window, she decided to give it a shot.
Alright, I think whatever was in there is probably still in there, so I'm gonna see if I can figure it out from the outside. There's a window down there. And that window hopefully has the shade up. Okay. Oh, no. The shade is down. Why is the shade down?
Because of course it's down. It's a bathroom. Most people don't open the shades in the bathroom too often, especially on a ground or below ground floor, because creeps can look in.
I need the shade to be up.
With the shade down, there was no chance of getting a peek inside. She then reached out to her sister and her husband, who agreed to come take a look with their endoscope camera. The plan was to slip this tiny camera under the door to get a glimpse of what was going on inside. But her next video wasn't exactly the update we were expecting.
Alright, well, not quite the update I was expecting to give, but the bathroom was empty. So we couldn't get the camera under the door. We then just set up a bunch of barricades to open the door and basically route whatever it was down the hall, and had the door to the garage open and then the garage door open, thinking we could scurry it along. And my brother-in-law went in. He had all the protective gear on, and yeah, he couldn't find anything. Looked under the sink, looked in the toilet, looked behind the washer and dryer. There were really no signs of disturbance. I couldn't find claw marks anywhere on the bottom of the door. So at this point, the best guess is it was either in the heat vent, which is in the ceiling, which is up near the door, so kind of where the sound was coming from.
That could be.
Or possibly in the ceiling or the wall. And all you people who think I need to call someone to deal with paranormal, I'm just gonna that's not, I don't think that's happening.
That's a good call. Because she gave 2 other possible explanations, which are probably more plausible.
I think it's an animal. I think it's some kind of critter. It's just unfortunately is going to be an unsolved mystery for now.
When the endoscope camera didn't work out, they bravely decided to simply open the door. But after cautiously going in and searching the bathroom, there was no sign of any person or animal. An eerie discovery when you think back to the moving doorknob. And in another terrifying twist, people in the comments began to point out that in her video where she went outside to check the window, a ghostly voice was caught. Right after Erin says that window hopefully has the shade up, a disembodied voice can be heard saying, "No, it isn't."
There's a window down there. And that window hopefully has the shade up. And that window hopefully has the shade up. Hopefully has the shade up.
Okay, if that was something around her making that noise, like the door swinging shut with one of those rubber insulator things on the bottom of it, scraping against the tiles or something, I don't think it would make words. So that's a little creepy. That part's a little creepy.
This chilling voice came through clear as day, but at the time, Erin didn't hear a thing. So far, there's been no explanation as to what was going on inside of that bathroom. But what do you think could have been causing this? Number 5. A woman named Salsa on TikTok is a loving mom who, in her words, is just trying to live a life of normalcy with her family. But the last few years of her life have been far from normal. A few years back, she started to notice unnerving things happening in her home. Things that all pointed to there being a paranormal force lurking around her. One day while in her daughter's room, she stood up from the floor when the light bulb in the ceiling fan suddenly burst directly over her head. Another day while sweeping in the kitchen, she had to grab her phone that was ringing in her bedroom. She leaned the broom against the wall and headed towards the bedroom, but when she got back to the kitchen, the broom she just leaned against the wall was now standing straight up in the middle of the room. Along with these unsettling events, her and her daughters would often hear voices and see dark figures out of the corner of their eye. And after dealing with these occurrences for a while, she finally managed to catch something on camera.
Too bad she didn't catch the broom standing up on its own in the middle of the room. That would have been a good piece of evidence.
Okay, so I have been trying to catch this on video for at least 2 weeks now. I have been seeing things move. Everybody thinks I'm nuts. I know what I saw. There's nobody here. My doggy. Okay.
Did you notice the dog was looking past her and into the bathroom? That's interesting.
Okay. Come on, ghost. If there's a ghost in this house. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! Okay.
That's really strange. There are drawers that you can tap, and she was already in the bathroom, and they open automatically. They can be put on a delay. I've never seen one of those open and then stop and then keep opening before. That's strange.
Oh my god. I told you. Okay.
And that does not look like one of those drawers.
Oh my god. I'm not crazy.
After calling out to the spirit that's in her home, a drawer in the bathroom mysteriously opened. This drawer somehow slid out completely, leaving Celsa in shock. And as she slowly began to approach, it suddenly closed. And she even managed to catch footage from another angle, showing that there was clearly no one else in the room. A month later, while she was home alone.
Okay, that's really strange. That second camera angle doesn't show. Well, it doesn't show the underside of that cupboard, that little area where the garbage pail was. So there could be a motor there. I don't think so. And I mean, there could be. If it was one of those automatic drawers, there could be an app on her phone that can open and close it. But like I said, I don't think that there was any type of motorization there. That just seemed a little weird.
She could sense that something was once again lingering in the bathroom.
Okay, I've been hearing noises. It's okay, stay. Shh, sit down. You scared? Hang on. Sometimes when you hear noises, sometimes things get thrown off the counter. I just want to make sure that you see nothing because this is really creepy. I'm so over it. Come on, John, hurry up and get home.
Another drawer is opening? Wow.
Can you stop, please? Sometimes things get thrown off the counter. Sometimes the water gets shut on. Sorry, turned on. It's really creepy. Is it Lucy? Who is it?
If your dog's looking down the hall like that, instead of in the bathroom where the drawer's just open, it's probably moved.
I don't want to touch it. That's just the cat box.
Yeah, clearly no motor under there, unless it's in the cabinet walls. But why would you do that? Like, if there could be something in this space here, then why would you do that? I mean, unless you knew you wanted to plan an elaborate hoax, but that seems a little outrageous. And then you have another drawer opening.
She heard noises coming from the bathroom, and when she began recording, the same drawer opened completely on its own. Soon after, another drawer was opened by an unseen force. She stared on in disbelief until both drawers unexplainably closed on their own. And Salsa wasn't the only person in the house that was having strange encounters in this bathroom.
Mom! Where is it? Okay. Oh, it's right here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Mama! The door is open again!
Opened again. So this is not the first time the kid's seen it either.
In a hair-raising turn of events, one night, the camera in her living room captured something that can only be described as downright terrifying.
Okay, that is a figure in the hallway. Nope. That is ultra creepy. Shoot, oh, there's the time. 20. It's only 8 o'clock. Okay, it's only 8 o'clock on that camera at night. So, unless they're all gone, there could be somebody there at the end of the hall. whatever it is, it seems to be sticking around for quite a while.
If you watch closely, in the back of the hallway, a dark figure suddenly emerged from behind a wall. This ominous black silhouette leaned out, seeming to take a look down the hall. It then moved back out of view before stepping into view completely. Whatever this figure is, it continued to peek out, revealing a solid black face with no visible features. This horrifying capture is truly what nightmares are made of. But if we try to look on the bright side, maybe this ghostly apparition was just playing peekaboo. Make sure to follow me on Instagram to hear more from your boy. As always, if you enjoy these creepy videos, then make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to see more videos like this.
Alright, that was another Fright Night Friday featuring Fearsome Top 5 video. Again, if you enjoyed this, drop a like, leave a comment down below, and subscribe because it's free. Do the same over at Fearsome. He puts out great videos. And I will be putting a little clip on the end of this video because I got a book, Frightful Folklore of North America. So I'm going to be doing little videos for each section. I'm going to put the first one at the end of this. Let me know if I should make them separate videos, or I guess this first one was almost 3 minutes last night, so I can't really make it a short. But let me know if I should make this a separate video series, do little slideshows on each. But yeah, that'll do it for Fright Night Friday. Again, if you enjoyed this, drop a like, leave a comment down below, and subscribe because it's free and helps out the channel. And I will catch you all next week. Bye-bye. This is the Qualupuluit. In the far north of the Arctic, the different seasons bring constant change to the sea ice. As the frigid air gets warmer in the spring, the ice thins and large thaw holes open up, causing violent downrushes of meltwater. As the warmth of fall gradually wanes, the ocean begins its annual freeze, and the surface of the water ices over, giving the deceptive appearance of solid traversable land. This is the ever-changing environment in which the Qualupuluit stalks their prey. Young children foolhardy and brazen enough to play at the edge of the icy sea. Making a home in the frozen Arctic water, the Qualupuluit spends most of their time in pursuit of small children to steal. Swimming below the ice, they look for little shadows cast on the surface above. Once they have found their prey, the Qualupuluit try to draw the child ever closer by knocking and tapping on the ice, by humming a familiar tune, or by mimicking the sound of the children's parents. No matter the means, the end is always the Qualupuluit's sole purpose, the snatching of the children. None of the children that the Qualupuluit have stolen have ever returned, and no one knows why they are taken. Those who are hopeful believe the Qualupuluit are lonely and want a bit of company in their underwater lairs, while others believe the children are put to work, ceaselessly toiling, catering to the Qualupuluit's every want and need. But those who know the true nature of this desolate and unforgiving land presume that all the Qualupuluit's cunning and endless hunting is simply to satisfy their insatiable hunger for human flesh. Inuit elders say that when the ocean becomes uneasy, or when the cold fog rises from the surface, a Qualupuluit with her scaly green skin, long black hair, and keen-edged black and jagged claws is lurking in angry waters just below the ice, waiting patient and wanting, ravenous and hungry. Once she has the small one in her grasp, they will never be seen again, and any hope of finding them will come to naught. But this does not mean that torment is over. The Kuala often mercilessly mocks the parents of the stolen children, crying out in the voices of the lost ones for days after they've gone missing, haunting those left behind.